Right, so as we can see that if we buy this, we spend a day. It says it in brackets, a day of CPS, so that's an achievement. So let's just spend a day. Now, making a day, you have to obviously buy something for, like, you have to make that much profit in one sell, which is quite hard. So yeah, we're just gonna leave the stock market to like very late game. All right, so I just managed to get Frenzy plus Elder Frenzy, and then I spawned the Click Frenzy, and then I unfroze the garden with the Whisker Blooms for the epic bonus, and then used the golden switch. So I gained so much. So now, because you should always reset when you have about double the prestige level, which is a good time to reset. However, since I'm not going to spend any of that money I just got, because what I'm going to do with that, if I got the same combo again, I would have double what I have in my bank. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the Queenbeets. Let's say that I always reach the cap of the bank, which I probably will. So it will be, the calculation is 106 times 1.04 to the power of how many I have, 4 by 4, which is 16. So 106. Okay, so we don't want to use a strategy yet, because doing it with this level garden, it doesn't give double. I think next session I'll implement it, and I think it has to be level 6 garden is when it actually starts being better. 106 times 1.04 to the power 20 is over double. It's 232, so that's when it actually starts getting better. Next ascension, I'm going to ascend now because we're about double. Well, I'll see what spell I have. Basically, the way with the Queenbeet strategy is you have your spell has to be a building special, so then you get Frenzy plus Elder Frenzy plus building special, and then you harvest your garden plants. And because you have so many buffs at once, the 1 hour of CPS will be a lot, but then it'll cap out at the bank. And then if you do that again, it will be even more, because you haven't reached the cap yet, until eventually 1 hour of CPS isn't actually that much for you, and then that's when you ascend. Change my mind, I'm a bit indecisive, but I'm gonna ascend now. I just got a few achievements for getting these up. All of these upgrades, I've used the egg. Remember, you're gonna use a chocolate egg because it uses instant 5% of your bank added onto it. We'll just put just these because they're really expensive. Put them in our permanent upgrade slots. And so there's an achievement we can get now. So Shimmering Veil, 10% chance not to break. Can we get lucky? Oh, we're lucky we got the achievement. I think next ascension I'll have the next level of farms. Oh wait. Forgot to pop the wrinkles, man. They've been on my cookie for just so long. There we go. Yeah, we'll do the fudge everything one because that one's pretty hard. And then we will do the nice little cookies that we got. I'm gonna find them. Here we go. That one. Then that one. Yeah, September Cillian. There we go. Looking good. Oh, it's another 10 times, I think. Yeah. Another achievement. Okay. Oh yeah, one thing to make sure. Make sure that you don't accidentally buy the chocolate egg here, because sometimes it can just appear straight here. But sorry, I'm back with another quick update on my progress. So on Ascension, it's been 3 days, but I haven't seemed to get Frenzy plus Elder Frenzy combo yet. But I want to talk about the plants. So you do want to keep using use this mutation tree and the optimal mutation setups, but for plants such as, if you want to get the Shriek Bulb and the Juicy Queenbeet, they require, and the Everdaisy, they require more than 2. So two plants, so you don't want to use the optimal setups. You want to use your own kind of setup now. So what the 3x means is that for a plant to spawn, it has to have 3 of them nearby. So what I've done here, if I've made this kind of pattern, so in this square it's near these 3, and then in this square it's near these 4, but it's at these 3. So it has the chance to spawn like all the way along here. And then I'm growing some new one here. It's taking a while, the Drowsy Fern. And I've only got all the plants. It's like 7 away. Let's see which ones they are. I'm pretty sure I know. I don't have the golden clover, juicy Queenbeet, street bulb. Oh, I have cheap cap, do I? Shimmer lily and crumbs fall. Yeah, I forgot about the cheap cap. I can do that one later though, because I don't have much space. But it's level 6 now. So again, and then eventually when I've got the frenzy plus elder frenzy, I'll save up my money and then I'll do it one more time, and then I'll implement the Queenbeet strategy. So that's what you want to do. So this one's going to be a long ascension because it starts to slow down here, especially when not all the buildings are level 10. So what you want to do, you want to get frenzy plus elder frenzy plus click frenzy, save your money, and then do it again, and try and get that again, and then after that you'll use the Queenbeet strategies. Alright, for the make my day achievement, you don't actually have to make that much profit. You just need to sell stuff that gets you, or what was the limit? Days to 86. Yeah. So what I did is 86,000. What I did is I bought these when they were really low, when they're about 40, and then I sold them when they're stable again at the high price. And that's how I got that achievement. So, alright, what's up guys? As for the win here, and now I got 2 frenzy plus elder frenzy plus click frenzies, and I haven't spent any money, so I've got lots of money saved up. But now we can implement the late game strategy. So technically, it would be worth it to ascend since I've got over double my prestige level. Well, sorry, not over double, but over my current prestige. What I'm going to do some late game strategy, because this really this speeds up the game a little bit again, but it will start slowing down again. Well, imagine if we get all the frenzy here, it'll be the perfect timing. Come on! Oh my god, that could not have been better. So yeah, you have a building special. Bang! Look at that! Insane! I can't believe that I just started recording and that happened to work. Yeah. So what you do, if you didn't catch that, you have a building special in your forced hand of fate, and then you have full of Queenbeets in your garden, and then you remember to do the golden switch, and then there you go. That's how you do it. And then we're gonna do that again because it's based on your cap of your bank. So this number's gonna go up by even more next time. And actually, I didn't even have the most optimal thing. You need to change the worship swaps actually, because we're not gonna worry about click frenzies anymore because they're not gonna do much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this into the diamond slot. See, it goes from 10 to 17, so it does pretty good. It's nearly double. And I'll put that in that slot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the final slot just to get sugar lumps a little bit faster. And it says, there we go. So, effect only active when total number of buildings enter a 0. We want to get Spirit of Order. Another thing that I didn't do, which will make it more effective. Okay, by the way, just so you have to remember to freeze the garden because the Queenbeet's minus 2% CPS, but if you freeze the garden, it won't do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to get all of these up a little bit. I think I'll buy some cursors. Okay, I'm not going to do that again. But we're just going to get them up to around sextillion. Or maybe up to 1 sept10. Just about 1,000th of our bank. Because now we're not going to sell towers anymore. So we can just build them to the normal thing. Ooh, that was a bit too much. Need to be careful. We're still going to keep Wizard Towers 55. We want the optimal time. I guess on the last ascension, if you think you're going to ascend, yeah, I think I'll do it one more time after this. So 2 more times. I'll do it 2 more times, and then I'll ascend. It'll be a long ascension because I want to try and get all the plants in this ascension. We've only got 1 left to go, which is the juicy Queenbeet, which is the hardest one to get in my opinion. But then once you complete the garden, I can tell you about that. Okay, there we go. Pretty good. And then this is where what they call permanent upgrade slots are really handy because we're not going to spend our money while we're saving up. And then at the end of the ascension, we're going to buy all these new biscuits so we don't have to buy the next ascension. It's perfect. So that's what I'm going to do. And now all I have to do is just wait until I get another building special. be prepared to, it might take a while, a couple of days just to get the spell right, because the budding special spell is a lot rarer than the Eclipse Frenzy, but don't worry, it can also work with Elder Frenzy. So if you get a backfire before different spell to get rid of the backfire, you can just click it just in case it's an Elder Frenzy, because there's a small chance it might be an Elder Frenzy, so there you go. In the meantime, I'm going to try and get the Juicy Queenbeet, which this is the optimal setup for planting, because the Juicy Queenbeet requires 8 Queenbeets surrounding it, so this is the optimal setup, just 4 of these, and then hopefully that it will spawn. I guess I can do the refresh strat, which I'll probably do, but it's nice to get them normally. But if you really want to be completely optimal, you can do the refresh strat. So that was awesome. I hope yeah, my mic is definitely recording, so that's good. Yeah, I'll see you guys later next time. Maybe we get full garden.